Hi guys and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name's Chloe and this is my channel. Make sure you like this video and subscribe because it's free. So why wouldn't you want to? So today's video is 30 things I wish I knew before starting university. I've seen a couple of these videos floating around on YouTube, so I thought I'd do my own, give some of my own experience and some of my own advice. Let's just crack straight on with the video. Number 1, join societies. The one thing I regret is not joining any, and I regret it. Don't pack everything because you definitely don't need it. I did a do and don'ts of things you need to take to university, and definitely give that a watch because you do not need to take everything with you. If you've seen my moving in videos and my moving out videos, you'll see I have a lot of stuff and I hardly used any of it. And help to decorate your walls or like with photos or any frames that you're going to put up, so you kind of have an idea for when you're moving in. Most of the rooms are really plain and really bland, and I think if you don't have anything in your room, it's going to feel like a hotel room and not like yours. If you're the type of person that gets quite homesick, make sure you have like a scrapbook or a journal or something with loads of photos in, or you just print loads of photos out to take with you. It will definitely make you feel better. Take a doorstop or buy a doorstop or something that can keep your door open, because it just makes your room less claustrophobic and welcomes people into your room as well. Make sure you find group chats before you start university, so whether that's your course group chat or your flat or the accommodation. When I found out about the Facebook group chats, I joined a marine and natural history photography one for my course, and then I also joined the sidings group chat, which was my whole accommodation because we hadn't been allocated rooms, and then through that we were able to find people who we were staying with. Do not spend too much on fresher tickets. Yes, you want to have a really good time at freshers, but definitely do not spend too much, because I paid £25 for one ticket and it was not worth £25. Go to as many socials as you can in freshers. It's just a good way to make friends and get yourself out there and get used to the uni experience. Get a rail card or a bus pass or something that will help you save money, because you will definitely use public transport quite a lot when you're at university. It will save you so much money. This sounds really stupid, but bring coat hangers. You don't get provided with coat hangers, so make sure you have stuff to hang your clothes up with. Bring more than one set of duvet covers. If it's anything like my university, the dryers aren't amazing, so you'll have to like air dry a lot of stuff. Supermarket spirits aren't actually that bad, and they do the job. Lidl do a 2-litre bottle of lemonade for 17p. 17p. You'll thank me later. Frozen food lasts longer and can be just as good as fresh food. It's also a lot cheaper, so do actually try and eat healthy, because your body will thank you later. Don't expect uni halls to be quiet, so don't expect to get tons of sleep. There were so many arguments in our sidings group chat because someone would be out on a Wednesday night making a load of noise, and someone would get really annoyed saying, it's a Wednesday night, you should be sleeping, like there's other people that got lectures in the morning. But at the same time, you're in a uni hall's residence, so what do you expect? You know, people go out every day of the week if they can. Obviously they need to prepare themselves to get up the next day for the lectures if they've got them. Try and do some form of exercise. I'm quite lucky in the sense that we've got the beach nearby, so we can just go for a swim whenever we want. With my course we did a lot of walking, so I didn't have anything too much to worry about. I did have a gym membership, and obviously if you join societies that are sporty, you'll be doing some form of exercise, and it's just making sure that you stay healthy, I guess. It's also really mentally good for you. Don't get a job until after the first semester. I know a couple people that had jobs and couldn't come to social events because they were working, and in a sense they kind of missed out a little bit because everyone's still getting to know each other. First year is definitely a time to try and have the best time ever. Depending on what course you do, this is definitely more for like photography or film or something that's very practical, but definitely try and rent out as much equipment as you possibly can, because once you finish university you're never going to get a chance to use such industrial standard equipment, and a massive range of it as well. It depends what field you go into, but because there is so much equipment you can try everything and you can really know what you enjoy using. Do as many sign-ups as you can. Again, this kind of relates to the course side of stuff. With my course I don't have to do film processing, but I could, and I kind of wish I did do a sign-up because they're technically free, but also you are paying £9 a year for the facilities, so you might as well make the most of it. Find YouTubers that go to your university and watch their content. Get in contact with them, ask them about university. It will give you a little insight into what the university is like and how their life is. So if you're coming to Falmouth University, I'm your gal. If you're putting the kettle on, just offer someone a drink. It's polite and it's just nice, and then you can sit and have like a cup of tea or a coffee with like your flatmates. Don't get Domino's too often. The amount of people that get Domino's pizza is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I remember looking at the recycling bin and it just being full of Domino's pizza boxes. I don't know about other supermarkets, but I definitely know that Asda do a make your own pizza at their little deli. It's £4 for like a 12-inch, 13-inch pizza. You can have up to 4 toppings on it with cheese and like whatever you want. And in my opinion, I think it tastes nicer. Just saying. Pasta and soup are super easy, super cheap meals. So if you really are struggling for money, you will be able to eat. First year goes so quick, so just make the most of it. I'm genuinely speaking from experience when I say that, because I wish I did so much more stuff, and the fact that my experience got cut 3 months short really actually upsets me quite a lot. Don't leave work to the last minute, especially the writing, and the same with submitting work as well. Do not try and submit something 5 minutes before the deadline. Get it done the day before, because it will just make you feel so much better and you're not panicking about handing it in. And if you miss that deadline, you miss that deadline. It's not like school where you can get away with it. Do not be afraid to ask for help from anyone, whether that is your course mates, your flatmates, your lecturers, anyone. Do not be afraid to ask for help, because at the end of the day, you're paying so much money to go to university. Do not waste it by being scared to ask for help. Everybody needs help. You're not the only one if you struggle with something. If you're stuck, just ask for help. I don't know who needs to hear this, but do not try and pretend to be someone that you're not. Just be yourself. There are so many people at university. If someone doesn't like you, who cares? A lot of people go through school trying to pretend to be someone that they're not, just to fit in or to be popular or to be cool. When you go to university, no one cares about that. Like, literally no one cares. I don't know why in school that happens anyway, but it does. Number 29, do not feel pressured to do something that you don't feel comfortable doing or you don't want to do. I know a lot of people can get into like the wrong crowd in a sense and do stuff that they don't actually want to do. If you say no to someone, it doesn't matter. If someone's going to judge you for not doing something that you don't feel comfortable doing, then I haven't even got a word. I think it's pathetic if someone's going to judge you for not doing something that you don't feel comfortable doing. I mean, yes, in a certain extent, you got to put yourself out your comfort zone, but there's like a line. I mean, I've been called boring for not doing a certain thing and I stand by it. So what if I'm going to be called boring for not doing something that's illegal? So the last thing that I've got to say is make sure you stay in contact with the people from home and the people that you want to keep in contact with. It's obviously been really difficult at the moment because we can't really go anywhere, I can't really see many people. I have been social distancing with a couple of my friends, doing some photo shoots, so if you want to see some of my social distance photo shoots, feel free to go watch them. Make sure you keep in contact with the people that do really mean a lot to you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you haven't already, be sure to like and subscribe. It'd be really appreciated. We are so close to 1,000 subscribers and it makes me so happy. So I just want to say thank you to all the lovely comments that I get off people. It really does mean a lot to me that people find my videos useful. If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask me. I will leave my Instagram linked in the description down below. Also, I thought I'd just take this opportunity to say, if anyone's posting any photos on Instagram, if you use my hashtag GramWithChloe, every Friday I will be posting my favourite photos on my Instagram stories. If you want to take part in that, feel free. It can be anything, whether that's photo shoots or art or general Instagramming or blogging or whatever you call it. I just think it's a nice way of being able to share other people's work and the creativity and support other people. So thank you so much for watching this video and have a good week.